Hello everybody, and welcome back to Elephant Sanctuary Brazil. And sweet little lady who might be playing with the tree. She's got a cute little face. Let me zoom in a little bit. She's adorable. She's too cute. She's doing just so well. She's doing really, really, really well. She's just a joy. She's been grazing. She's been wandering around a little bit. She hasn't been super comfortable exploring everywhere, but I think she follows us anywhere we go. So we'll be able to help her explore a little bit, gain a little bit more confidence and comfort, and with that, she'll hopefully start exploring more on her own. Oh, she's got such a cute face. She's been doing great. As Kat posted earlier today. Kat, did you do that video earlier? Yeah. Sorry. Kat posted a video earlier today that you guys might want to check out. It's a compilation of lady coming in the barn and then seeing elephant and trying to be comfortable with it and then saying, oh, it's still a little bit too much. So elephants are still scary, but she's still very, very curious. She wants to go over to them. You can tell she really, really wants to, but she just doesn't have the comfort yet, the confidence. So that'll come. I'm gonna zoom up. I don't know if you can see. Where are you guys? Hold on a second. You're not gonna be able to see the colors, but we have 6 macaws flying overhead, heading home for the night. In the phone you won't be able to see the colors, but they're the green-winged macaws, so they're kind of a red, blue, and green color. Gorgeous macaws that we have here. And yes, every time we hear them, it is equally as exciting as the time before. So little lady's doing well. She's still not ready to fully meet the other elephants. She's trying, but she's not there yet, but she's doing well. This morning was a little bit odd because Ramba was a little bit low energy. We didn't know exactly what was going on. Her energy level was just a bit down. She was eating fine. Everything looked fine. She just had a low energy. She just wasn't herself. Hold on a second. She wasn't herself. So we did blood work. Everything looks pretty good. You know, it still has the indications of the previous issues that we've known about for years with the renal issues. Those are still present, but nothing has advanced substantially. There are some subtle changes, but nothing too far out of the ordinary, and nothing new. So we'll keep an eye on her. This afternoon, her energy is much, much better, but because of that, we changed things around a little bit. We just with her having low energy, we wanted to encourage her to go off to the back of the habitat and kind of get settled into a little rhythm. There could have been an issue with just the emotional, not overload, but the emotional investment with a new elephant. Lots of new energy, lots of new excitement. It could have just been something like this that was just a little bit draining on her. We don't know, but we'll keep an eye on her. Maya's been around. She's bounced around. Hannah's still squeaking. I just went out a little bit ago and squeaking in the middle of the pasture. She's adorable can be. But things are going well here. And for Sanctuary is opening up more hearts and minds and changing lives. As it has already started with Miss Lady. She's going to walk over her. When she gets a little closer, I'll step back. But things are going well. So let's see. Somebody said, Shauna said, do you think it's because you explore so much more there? I would say yes, if it wasn't for the fact that she's been exploring from day one and we haven't seen this type of low energy. So it could be any number of things. We don't know. It could be her body. It could be something else going on internally. We just don't know. And blood work is never absolute. We never know. It doesn't give an exact assessment of what's going on. Eddie just said, why do you not let her get close? It's a good question. This is actually a time of learning to trust one another, and part of learning to trust one another is learning boundaries. And elephants have a great potential to cause a lot of harm in a short amount of time, so I want to let her know that I respect her potential, and she has to understand that I also have a little bit of I need to I need to learn to trust her. She needs to learn to communicate in a way that I can read her, and she's very quick to hit things, as we saw when we were transporting her. During the transport and before the transport, she doesn't necessarily express her that she's uncomfortable. She just slams the fence at the zoo and in the transport container. She hasn't done that since she's been here, but it's her go-to. She doesn't express a lot of changes in her face, so we want to encourage her to express those changes, express those nuance in the communication, and that's going to help us understand more about her. It's going to help us build a little bit of trust, and when she starts to communicate, then we can all build a little bit more confidence together. But it is definitely a two-way street. It's not just about her trusting us. We have to learn to trust her, and she has to understand it's a process, and that's what opens up into this very cooperative and collaborative relationship where there is a mutual respect of boundaries and comfort. Flora just asked, she said she's uncomfortable with her feet. She's going to be uncomfortable with her feet for probably the rest of her life. We'll be able to help her out a lot, but they will almost always be painful. This is a catastrophic foot ailment. It is going to be with her the rest of her life. But as you can see, she's still wandering around and exploring. So we're going to always see a level of discomfort. But just doing what she just did, she's digging the dirt with her nails, using those nails, using the feet, getting more exercise. It's going to help. She'll definitely make a lot of improvement. But this is going to be for a long time. This is an infection that's been building. It's an ailment that's been building for years. Possibly even more than a decade or 2 decades since its origin. This is not going to go away quickly, and it's never going to be cured. We'll be able to help her, but we have a long way to go. Yeah, we'll be able to show more of her morning treatments when we have time. Right now, it's a tough time. We want to share a lot, but we also have to focus on her. So, of course, them being our priority, and trying to focus on all the girls, a lot of new stuff going on. We don't always have the time to just pull up the phone because we have other obligations, but we are going to share as much as we can when we can. Just have to bear with us. As you know, we try to be an open door and, open window to what's going on, but it does take time. And we do have, tremendous obligations here each and every day with the girls, but we'll share what we can when we can. And as we start doing more with her footwork and start moving forward with her treatments, we'll definitely share that as we go also. This is actually the first time she's in this yard, isn't it, Kat? I haven't seen her in here. Yeah, this is the third yard she went into, and she's going up in there, and she has a palm and some hay, but I think she's going to hopefully go explore, continue to test her boundaries. The more she walks, the more circulation, her blood circulation improves. The more blood oxygenation improves. That's going to help her feet, but we're going to deal with this. It's going to be for a long, long, long time. So, the sun is setting, which means I have to go. But before I do, somebody said from a novice elephant person, because this is a fun question, what does a wagging tail mean? It's not like a dog in this case. They can do different tail movements that do create, signs of excitement or communication, different types of emotion. But this is mostly about bugs. Easy bugs. Swatting the bugs around, scratching, and she has such a long tail. She has a great swatter. But we want to let you know that tomorrow is an important day. Tomorrow is Giving Tuesday, and we have a lot to prepare. We have our focus on Giving Tuesday this year is trying to proceed with the African elephant habitat, specifically for Kenya, who is one of the Mendoza elephants, the Mendoza 4. There are Pocha Gilimina, are 2 female Asians, Kenya female African, and Tammy male Asian. And we do have, we're working on getting all 4 of them here. We are essentially ready for Pocha and Guillermina. We hope to be able to announce more soon for them, but we're not ready for Africans yet. We have a lot of money to raise. We have to build the fence. We have to prepare her space. We're getting close. I'm going to call over to Kat for a second. Kat, are you still here?
Yes.
Do you have a goal for Giving Tuesday?
Yes, I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's about $115,000, but we're running until the end of the year.
Okay. Our goal, and that's going to be finish the first 3 yards, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, sorry guys. We've had so much going on that Giving Tuesday is sneaking up on us. So what we're going to do, Giving Tuesday starts tomorrow, and that launches off a fabulous time of year in giving. Giving lots of gifts, helping to support Lady, Ramba, Maya, and Hannah, but also preparing for new residents. Like I said, Pocha and Guillermina we should have news soon, but we need to prepare for Kenya, African elephant, and we are looking for $115,000, and that's going to finish the first 3 yards, and that'll allow us to hopefully take up to first 3 elephants while we continue to expand our space. Kenya is going to be first in line, and so please check out Giving Tuesday. It is imperative for us to continue to expand, to give more elephants this incredible opportunity to give elephants more space and to give a new life like we have with this lady who's doing exceptionally well. Somebody just said about her stereotyping. Is she stereotyping when she is nervous? No, she has been stereotyping a little bit, but not like she did in the zoo. A couple of times in the bottom of the yard today, she was stereotyping, but we're able to encourage her out of it. She's definitely not doing as much, but you remember at the zoo it was habitual. She was kind of non-stop at times for hours on end, and now it's really diminished greatly. And the more she explores, the more confidence she builds, the more friendships she builds. She's going to start becoming more at one with the environment and much more settled, and that should continue to diminish as time goes on. So with all that being said, we do have to check out. We have to head on out. We have more animals to take care of. Hello, Pumpkin. We have chickens. We have to take care of tapers, dogs, and cats. And we're going to say goodnight to Miss Lady here, and hope she continues to have a wonderful night of exploration. She's doing so great, guys. We're really excited to see how she's doing and settling in. And the next days and weeks should continue to be very interesting. We'll continue to share more. We're going to try to share some more updates from Mendoza, where Carissa is right now. She's working with the preparation of Pocha and Guillermina for their eventual transport, and she's also going to be with Kenya. So we're going to send some more about Kenya so you can learn more about her. And let's help bring it all together so we can open up more space for more elephants. There's so many that are waiting for us, and this is really the only solution for elephants in South America. And as you can see, it's already just, it's just going so strong. Things are going so great. Lady's doing exceptionally well. Somebody asked an interesting question. I need to find it. Oh, Brenda was replying to Jane. Thanks for replying, Jane. Brenda, I didn't see Jane's question. If you guys get a chance, go through the comments. It's all, I've always find it intriguing. I don't always have enough time, but we try to answer all the questions that we can. Sue's back home, and Kat will answer a bunch of questions. I'm going to pan it over. The sun is setting here, and it's just absolutely stunning. This area never ceases to amaze us. It's so amazingly beautiful. It's just spectacular. So, beautiful sunlight illuminating a beautiful lady. Alright guys, I really have to go. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thanks for making all this possible, and thanks for helping us to share the word about Giving Tuesday and giving throughout this year of giving, the end of the year, the time of giving, to give elephants a better space, more space, and help us open the door for African elephants and give this life that lady has now to more elephants in tremendous need. Lady, it's beautiful here, isn't it? Are you going to rumble before we go? Are you going to rumble a little bit? Silly, silly, cute girl. You're amazing. You're so good. All right, guys. Once again, I gotta go. I always want to just keep sharing more and more. I promise you, we will share more as time goes on. Somebody just asked, "What is stereotyping?" Stereotyping is like a repetitive behavior. You're often seen in captive elephants that are confined, stressed, or unable to fully express themselves, and they will bob their heads back and forth or up and down. It can be pretty. It's really heartbreaking to watch. Gita used to stereotype bob her head 24 hours a day, and immediately upon sanctuary arrival, it reduced by over 80%. And when before she passed away, it was almost down to zero. Same with Maya; she's doing great. So it does go away at sanctuary, but it is a coping mechanism that does develop into a stereotypical behavior, repetitive pattern that can be signs of extreme stress and discomfort. So I'm sorry, I really have to go. I would love to share more and more and more, but we have to go. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all your support. Thanks so much for giving this life to Lady, and we look forward to Giving Tuesday. Yes, there will be a link on Giving Tuesday on check it out Facebook. There'll be much more. Follow us to Giving Tuesday. Let's bring a lot of people together. Let's raise money that we need to get Kenya's facility built, bring her here, and open the door for Africans, and just continue to expand our sanctuary family. We're so excited, and hopefully more news to come soon. In the meantime, you guys have a good night. We love you, and thanks for sharing elephant love all around the world. Take care. Ciao, ciao.